The difference between wanting discipline and being obsessed with discipline changes everything. Here you will discover how to turn routine into your greatest weapon, how to eliminate excuses, and how to forge an unbreakable character that frees you from chaos. Stay until the end to understand why discipline is not an obligation, but an identity. Most people repeat that they want to change their lives, that they desire success, that they dream of reaching goals and building solid habits. But those words usually stay on the surface. What separates those who transform their reality from those who remain stuck is a radical level of commitment, an obsession with discipline. This is not a passing desire or temporary motivation. It is the decision to live by an unbreakable standard, where every action aligns with the vision of the person you want to become. The common denominator among those who fail is constant negotiation with their excuses. They want the reward but reject the process. They desire the result but avoid the routine. They crave the trophy but skip the training. That contradiction destroys any real progress. The person obsessed with discipline acts differently. He does not wait to feel motivated. He does not seek external encouragement. He simply executes. The habit of doing what is right quietly, consistently, even when no one is watching becomes his new identity. Discipline is not punishment. It is true access to freedom. A person who lacks self-control, a prisoner of impulses, laziness, fear, and instant pleasure. The disciplined individual, on the other hand, breaks those chains. He does not depend on emotions or perfect circumstances. He moves forward because the decision has already been made. That clarity translates into order, structure, and purpose. The power of discipline does not lie in what is spectacular, but in what is consistent. Through discipline, an impossible dream becomes a project, the project becomes a goal, and a goal becomes a new reality. Genius, luck, or hidden talent are not required. What matters is consistency and loyalty to oneself. Every morning you act despite resistance. You plant self-respect. That inner strength is what holds you steady when everything around you invites surrender. Daily discipline is the foundation of all transformation. It is not applied one day and abandoned the next. It is an uninterrupted commitment to honoring your word, even when the path is hard and no one recognizes your effort. While some search endlessly for shortcuts, others choose this tougher but safer path, and those few opposites end up building destinies that cannot be ignored. Turning discipline into identity is the breaking point. Many fail because they still treat discipline as an external obligation, as a checklist they must complete to feel productive. As long as it remains that way, excuses will always return. Real transformation begins when you stop saying "I will try to be disciplined" and start declaring with certainty, "I am a disciplined person." It is not a single action. It is the definition of who you are. Identity drives decisions. A person who sees himself as weak will act weak. Someone who believes he is lazy will behave accordingly. But when you change your internal narrative and recognize yourself as someone who keeps his word, every daily choice aligns with that vision. That is when discipline stops being a burden and becomes the compass of your life. Execution no longer feels forced, it becomes natural. True power does not hide in monumental decisions, but in small daily choices. The future is reflected in your current routine. Your life months from now will depend on what you practice today. Obsession with discipline means making routine unquestionable, non-negotiable, untouchable. You read, you train, you study, you work because it is scheduled, because it is an appointment with yourself that you never cancel. Emotions lose their authority when determination takes command. Every habit repeated with consistency, a brick in the construction of your destiny. Waking up early, planning, executing, eliminating distractions. Each action is a declaration of war against the weaker version of yourself. And that war is won only by those obsessed with order and focus. Discipline requires protecting the mind the way an athlete protects his body, not allowing mental junk in. refusing distractions, avoiding empty conversations and stimuli designed to drain energy. The modern world constantly generates noise, advertising, social media, opinions, stimuli that fragment concentration. Discipline erodes without clear boundaries. That is why those obsessed with discipline build environments of silence and clarity. They remove what is unnecessary, create protected spaces for deep work, and treat every interruption as a direct enemy of progress. This is not coldness, it is strategy. Not cruel to loyalty to one's vision. A disciplined mind does not live like an emotionless machine. It understands a fundamental truth. First you sow, then you harvest. The most common mistake is demanding rewards without paying the price. That mindset destroys self-respect and feeds mediocrity. The disciplined individual understands that rest, enjoyment, and rewards come only after sacrifice. And when he keeps his word even on the hardest day, self-esteem grows with a force no instant gratification can match. Every refusal of an easy impulse strengthens inner confidence. Every time you can say, "Today I delivered," in front of the mirror, dignity rises. The real reward is not external, it is accumulated progress. Rest becomes a legitimate celebration, not an excuse. The prize is certainty. You are forging an unbreakable identity. Visualizing a disciplined future is another powerful tool. All great change begins in the mind. If you cannot imagine yourself honoring your routine, you will likely fail to do so. Obsession with discipline also means programming the brain with clear images of who you already are in potential. Focused, consistent, firm. Repeated visualization installs a new identity that inevitably manifests in action. This is not fantasy, it is mental training. Discipline is measured in invisible moments, when no one is watching. That is where destiny is decided. Getting up despite exhaustion, continuing when motivation is broken, choosing progress in silence. These small decisions create massive results. Success does not arrive in one glorious moment. It is built day by day through anonymous choices. While others hesitate, the disciplined execute. While others complain, they advance. That difference determines who takes control of their story and who remains trapped in excuses. Discipline is uncomfortable and rarely popular, but it offers what nothing else can: inner peace, mental strength, and authentic pride. It is the antidote to a half-lived life. It demands resistance, sacrifice, and absolute clarity. And even on dark days, when nothing seems to make sense, discipline holds you steady because it was not born from emotion, but from a decision that is no longer negotiable. When discipline becomes your personal philosophy, every day is lived at a higher standard. Execution becomes the only acceptable language. Sacrifice stops hurting because it gains meaning. Every renunciation feeds your vision of the future. Every small victory accumulates until you become someone impossible to stop. The world will have to adapt to your energy and consistency. Whoever protects that inner flame never lets it die. He feeds it with focus, strengthens it with order, and turns it into an unextinguishable fire. Discipline is not a loose habit. It is your essence, your shield, your engine. It is the key to your best version. Discipline is not negotiated, is lived. Every action shapes your destiny and builds your best self. Don't forget to subscribe, activate the notification bell, leave your like, and comment if this video inspired you. See you in the next one.